Howdy do y'all, this is John, and today we're talking about Together, a movie that came out a little while ago starring James McAvoy. And in Together, it deals with this married couple who politically disagree with each other during the beginning of Britain's lockdown. And basically, they're kind of trying to work out their marriage a little bit during this whole crisis of events that occurred in the movie and pretty much in real life. Okay, exactly in real life. So, for starters, what I liked about this movie, really the dynamic between McAvoy and this actress who plays his wife. I don't know her real name. The kind of banter back and forth between these two is very good, and at times it helps with the comedy. The movie's meant to be a comedy. Some of the jokes land, some of them don't. Some are funny, some are not. But really, it's this banter back and forth between the two that keeps things going throughout the whole movie. And the two, as actors, are also really good and very much help sell the dynamic and the relationship between the two. These are two people who claim they hate each other, but really, when they're not arguing with one another, you can tell they don't actually hate each other. Also, an artistic way of saying, hey, both sides of the political spectrum can get along, and also, hey, they can marry. You don't see that a lot these days in movies. Heck, the last movie that I saw that showed the two can get along and do something big was Independence Day. You know, the two people on the political spectrum, they get together in that at the end of that movie and stop an alien invasion. Is the movie perfect? No, definitely not. Some of their arguments definitely seem to be a little bit on the forced side. These arguments very much felt like the writer was just sitting there going, okay, I need to pad out runtime just a little bit, so I'm just gonna throw in them arguing because why not? I also think the fourth wall breaks were a little bit on the unnecessary side. What I would have liked was more of these two people just conversing with one another rather than them talking to the camera half the time. Because really, that's kind of what was going on. Half the time they were just talking straight at the camera because fourth wall break. The guys, in the end, Together, it's not a bad movie. I don't think it's anything great or really groundbreaking. It does some stuff that you don't see a whole lot in movies these days, like two people with different politics marrying. You don't see that a whole lot these days. But ultimately, it would have been better, in my opinion, if it was just simply focused on these two. There were no fourth wall breaks and a few less arguments. I'm gonna give Together a 7. Well, that's all the time I have for today. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Please also subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, please remember, the Podetsky will return.